Good morning, good evening, and good night. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. I was very hesitant on sharing this pictures and clips. Just warning everybody ahead of time. This may trigger people. So there is some graphic scenes in here. Not on a physical level, but just on a emotional, spiritual, and visual level of content that I'm showing. The purpose for this video, I wanted to show how amazing my God is. I am a survivor from this accident that I recently went through, and I'm going to just keep surviving as being his emperor, empress, balancing my feminine and masculine energies to present this information to you. Just going through my life journey, like, it's not easy, and I wanted to share some private, vulnerable information because it's not easy taking on that role. It's not easy being a single parent. It's not easy being married, to people. It's not easy to give yourself to everybody, especially if you had childhood traumas and you haven't recovered or healed from it completely. It's not easy to protect and serve yourself, like every day and every time, every season, everywhere you go, it's always a process. It's always a learning experience. And I just give honor to God for sparing my life. I've been in an accident, horrific like this, maybe 5-6 years ago. I wouldn't be here today talking to you. But I'm here to share my story. I'm here to be authentic. I'm here to keep it real with everybody on my channel. My life is not always what I show y'all, what I want to show, what I display. I go through, as you can see, battles. On a spiritual realm, I'm fighting. On a physical realm, I'm fighting. I've been fighting all my life. I feel like that song I'm hearing is Coming to Me by Kendrick Lamar. All my life I had to fight. But I know I'm going to be all right. I know that I'm blessed. As long as God got me, as long as He's by my side, I am blessed. I am protected. Everything that I went through, how do I know that wasn't supposed to happen? For a crazy reason that I don't want to believe. I believe everything that occurs and happens is for a reason. And as horrific this incident was, it's going to place me where I need to go. It's going to place me where I need to be. I have to have that mindset. I have to look at things in a bigger, broader perspective. Yeah. I'm sure I have haters. I've experienced it. I've seen it. I've actually seen it with my eyes closed. I've seen it in the spiritual realm. The hate that's being done towards me, that's behind the scenes, that's behind the curtains while I'm on stage, sharing my story, displaying, dancing, whatever talent I have, I'm on the stage, representing myself, putting myself on a line, and I see everything that God wants me to see. I have that vision to see. Foresight is what it's called. So my haters out there, you want my life? You see what I'm going through or what just occurred? Do you think you could put on that armor? Do you think you can wear that armor of being a survivor, going through childhood trauma, generational curses, entities attacking you, being spiritually attacked on other realms, going through physical attacks like this on the physical realm? Do you think you could put on that breastplate of being an ambassador, a light worker, a healer, a high priest, psychic, medium, as of like myself? Do you think you can handle that? Everybody that steals and takes and not give me credit and wants what I have, wants to be in my skin, wants to walk in my shoes, wants to look like me, smell like me, talk like me, taste like me. Do you think you can handle the pressure, everything that I've went through in my life that I've experienced? Do you think you can handle being in the dark like that? To come out shining in the light like this? Tell me. Every day I am still fighting. Every day I'm still hoping. Every day I'm still wishing. Every day I am going to still shine and stand stronger and brighter than before. No matter of a spiritual attack. Do you think you can put on that breast armor plate over your heart, over your body, over your soul, and bear and walk with my cross? Do you think you can handle that? You tell me. I don't think so. Everybody always wants something they can't have. Everybody always wants something that looks forbidden. But until you can walk in someone else's shoe, walk on that path, their journey that they went through from their past till now, no one can match you individually, and no one can match me. No one can take on anybody's pain on top of the pain that someone else is going through individually that needs to heal. The last accident that I went through 5-6 years ago, I got hit by a truck or a tractor trailer and still survived. I walked out of there shaken, car damaged, destroyed, completely demolished. But I walked out with no injuries, maybe just shaken, but I was alive. In the snow. Rear-ended me just like this one. So I know that it's still meant for me to be here, to shine my light on this channel, to shine my light in my life. I know that this is a battle that is beyond the physical. This is a spiritual battle and warfare that I'm going through. And everybody's going through their own individual battles. So stay in your lane. People need to mind their business. Stay in their own lane. Stop snooping. Stop gang stalking. Stop copying cat. Stop being a doppelganger. And take on your own reins, your own pain, and heal. Because what I just showed you and what I just expressed, just a little bit of my life, snippets. I haven't even went even deeper. I don't think people can handle it. Whoever is trying to send things my way, I don't think you would be able to handle it individually. Embrace and take your reins and walk on your path and journey in your own lanes. Don't come cramping and trying to jock my style, trying to want my life when you haven't know half of what I've been through and what I'm going through. And I don't think you'll be able to handle it. Would you be able to take on my trials and tribulations from the past till now? I don't think so. This just came to me from my living color. Because homie don't play that. Hit you with a sock. Give you some common sense. I think y'all need to stay in individual lanes and walk in your own path. Because no one can bear anybody else's pain. Extra at that. When you have not even bear your own. I've stated this before. Now, I'm just talking and sharing with everybody. That everybody always wants something someone else have. But unless you could take on someone else's past on top of what you want, and you can handle it and carry that breastplate of armor on your heart from the crown to your feet, someone else's pain and life and traumas and tribulations, I think you should take a sip of your coffee, tea, water, whatever you drink, sit your butt down and think. And don't think too hard, don't think too long. Walk away and be gone. Remove yourself. Release yourself from wanting my life because it's not pretty. It's not pretty. My trauma of going through abandonment from young age to now, being a black sheep of my family, being abandoned now, it's not pretty. I only show loyalty and respect and trust to those that's going to show it to me and that has shown it to me. Everyone and everything else is non-existent to me. Non-existent. Me not trust nobody that doesn't show loyalty, honesty, justice, fairness, authenticity to me. Me not have time for that. I don't have time for fakeness. I only have time for realness. People that want my life wants to highlight the glam and glitter. They want to be in my skin. Do you know the diversity that I've go through? The diversity we all go through with this color skin? That my ancestors, that my ancient gods and goddesses built here on this earth and still fighting for us, and we're still fighting to claim and to have as our own, that's been our own. Y'all don't know my life. I'm only, again, sharing what I want for people to know and hear. And it's just being real with everybody here that I'm speaking for the collective that's going through things like this. And other people wanting what other people have, but yet can't bear the burdens and go through the spiritual attacks. When you want something that someone else have, you're going to go through the extra shit. That's right. You're going to go through the extra mayhem. You're going to go through those peons. You're going to go through the flying monkeys, whatever you want to call them, those spiritual energies and attacks on a daily basis. Can you handle that? Because right now what we're fighting and what we're going through is beyond the physical. If you are awake and awoken, people, collective, just don't take it personal. If you want to walk in my shoes and my skin, have the hair that I have and grown, you know, the look that I have, the youthfulness that I have, it's like an everyday practice with me to be grateful and to be blessed with what I have and where I'm at. Do you think you can handle the extra shit that is thrown at me each and every day? And I'm just blocking, I'm just fighting, trying to solve and make decisions and choices on my own. I always felt that way ever since I was born, on my own. I don't think no one can handle, again, my pain that I'm sharing with you today, that I'm turning into a purpose on this platform today. In my life, I'm shining my light because I've been through so much darkness in my life. I don't think no one can handle someone else's darkness. And if you feel you can, and if you feel that you're up to the challenge, then be my guest. On top of what you're going through individually, I give you my plate. I'm at the table side, shoving over my plate of bullshit, of heartache and pain, of childhood trauma. Again, generational curses, entities, battles of trials and tribulations that I've gone through to come out shining like this, turning shit to shinola. I give you gladly my plate. I'm going to push it over to you and let you eat it while I continue to shine my light so ever bright. While I continue to bloom through the mud, the dirt, the concrete like a rose that's not meant to be where you think it would grow and should be. It's going to continue to grow and bloom with God's light, love. He is my fertilizer. He is my water. He is my sunshine. I'm going to continue to bloom through the mercury, mud, and dirt from the pond like that lotus bloom flower, like I am supposed to be. That is called on my life to do. Can you imagine going through all that mud of abandonment, being ghosted, brokenhearted, left for dead, being kicked down to the ground like you're nothing? Can you imagine a verbal abuse of abandonment? Again, being scolded, being ridiculed, slandered, told you're not going to be anything. You're dumb. You're stupid. Can you imagine being called out your name by someone you truly love, but looked at you as a slave and dirt? Continue being pushed down, and I continue to rise and grow from that. And you rise and bloom into that beautiful lotus like you're supposed to become. Through the murk, through the dirt, through the shit. That's deep to fathom. That's deep to think upon. And as a collective, if you're going through anything in your life, but you know you have a purpose, you know that you have a calling, by all means, do it. Against all odds, do it. Because you wouldn't be getting spiritually attacked. You wouldn't be going through so much shit for nothing. The spiritual realm of entities, of the peons, flying monkeys, whatever you want to call them, copycats, doppelgangers, the gaslighting of people's ignorance and selfishness and hatred for no reason. The enemy doesn't come to empty houses, which can also refer to as empty souls. They come to souls that is full of purpose and light and life. So I'm asking and I'm praying and I'm also encouraging the collective to shine your damn light, to continue to rise above the concrete, above the dirt, the griminess, the mercury, the shit. Continue to rise in spite of adversity. No matter what race you are, whether you're in a household of parents together, whether you're by yourself, continue to rise like the phoenix from the ashes that you are and that you're going to become. Let my story and just what I just showed you be a healing light to your life. This is my testimony. This is my story. This is my song. I'm praising my Savior all the day long, carrying my cross and bearing it and wearing my crown. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress, blessing you with a insightful, inspiring, triggering, but healing message that is encouraging everyone to stay in their own lane, but also take on your reins. Till next time. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to my channel to bring more awareness to my light If you would like to send any fan mails, I would be glad to read them. We both keep each other uplifted. And donate to my channel again with anything that you would like for me to use, for me to share to enlighten the collective. Take care. Peace.